Today I will walk you through how to make some serious cash with Alibaba.com. Yep, I'm talking about turning those late night scrolling sessions into a money-making machine in 2024. Whether you're a complete beginner or dabbled in the e-commerce world, I've got you covered. So let's get right into it. Before you even head over to Alibaba.com, you've got to decide where you'll be selling your products. Are you going to use Amazon, Shopify, eBay, or maybe a combination of all three? Choosing the right platform is crucial because it will influence everything else, from the type of product you sell to how you market it. If you're thinking Amazon, well, you're not alone. It's the biggest e-commerce platform out there, and the beauty of it is that you can use Amazon's Fulfilled by Amazon service. What is that? Basically, Amazon handles all the shipping for you. You send your products to their warehouse, and when someone buys from you, Amazon ships it. Easy, right? But if you're more of a control freak, no judgment, then Shopify might be more your style. You can set up your online store, design it how you like, and use apps to manage your inventory. The only catch? You'll have to handle the shipping and customer service or hire someone. While Shopify is a bit more hands-on, you can control all the branding and customer experience. You can easily sync it with social media platforms like Instagram and Facebook to drive more traffic to your store. Okay, so you've picked up your platform. Now what? You've got to figure out what to sell. This is where a lot of beginners get stuck. Don't worry though, because there are many tools to help you. One of the best tools for Amazon sellers is Helium 10. It helps you find products that are already selling well on Amazon. You can check out how much money they're making, how many reviews they have, and even what their competition looks like. But you don't just have to stick to Amazon. Alibaba's sister site, AliExpress, is another excellent resource for finding trending products. Search for something broad, like pet products or home decor, and sort by number of orders. Boom! Now you've got a list of hot selling items. When researching a product, you want to ensure it's not just a trending one-time wonder. You look for products that solve a problem or offer real value to your customers. Another pro tip: check reviews from other sellers. It's not just about how many units are sold. You want to see if people leave positive feedback and why. Also think seasonally. What's hot in the summer might not sell during the winter. If you want a stable year-round income, look for evergreen products like home organization tools or pet supplies that people buy throughout the year. Now it's time to dive into Alibaba. This is the fun part. Scrolling through thousands of products and imagine yourself selling all of them. But hold up, you've got to be smart about who you're working with. When you search for a product, you'll see many suppliers offering it. How do you know which one to pick? Always look for verified suppliers. This means Alibaba has checked them out and they're legitimate. Also check how long they've been in business. If they've been around for 5 years or more, that's a good sign. Another thing to keep in mind is the minimum order quantity. Some suppliers want you to buy 500 units right off the bat. But don't worry, not all of them are like that. You can find suppliers willing to work with smaller orders, especially if you're just starting out. It is also important to communicate clearly with your suppliers. Ask about lead times, warranties, and payment methods. PayPal is often a safer option for beginners. If something goes wrong, like a product defect or shipping delay, you want to know that your supplier will work with you to fix it. Number 4. Order samples. Don't skip this step. It might be tempting to go all in once you find a supplier and a product you like, but trust me, you need to order samples first. The last thing you want is to order 200 units, have them show up at your door, and find out they're low quality. By ordering a sample, you can check out the product firsthand. Is it sturdy? Does it look like the pictures? Would you buy it yourself? These are all important questions to answer before you make a big purchase. And don't worry, most suppliers are more than happy to send you a sample for a small fee. Test the product's durability or functionality. For instance, if you're selling tech gadgets, make sure they work flawlessly. If it's a piece of clothing, check the fabric's quality. Does it feel cheap or premium? How will your customers perceive it? Number 5. Negotiate that price. Just because they list a certain price doesn't mean that's what you have to pay. Once you've received your sample and are happy with the quality, it's time to talk numbers. Tell the supplier you want to build a long-term relationship, even if you're just starting out. Ask for a discount based on a higher quality of orders in the future. Suppliers on Alibaba are used to negotiations, so don't be shy. They'll be willing to work with you if they want your business. Also remember that the price isn't just for the product. product, you'll need to ask about shipping costs, taxes, and other hidden fees. Suppliers can often help you navigate these expenses so you don't get surprises later. Number 6. Brand your product. Here's where things get really exciting. You don't just want to sell any product, right? You want to create your own brand. The good news? Alibaba suppliers are used to this. Most of them can add your logo to the product or packaging for a small fee. All you need to do is hire a designer from a site like Fiverr or Upwork, get a sleek logo made, and send it to your supplier. Boom! You've got a branded product that looks professional and can sell more than generic items. Branding doesn't stop with just a logo though. You should also think about your packaging and overall brand identity. What's the message you want to send to customers? Slick and modern, fun and quirky? Whatever it is, ensure consistency across everything, from your product to your website. Now let's talk about shipping. One of the trickiest parts of importing from Alibaba is figuring out how to get your products to your customers. There are two main options: air freight and sea freight. Air freight is faster but more expensive. Sea freight is slower but cheaper. Which one should you pick? Well, it depends on your budget and how fast you want to get your product to your customers. If you're just starting out and don't have a considerable budget, air freight might be the better option. But if you're ordering in bulk and can afford to wait a little longer, sea freight will save you some cash. Oh, and don't forget about customs. When your product arrives in your country, you'll have to pay import taxes. Make sure to factor that into your quotes so you don't get caught off guard. A tip to save money? Ask your supplier if they have relationships with the shipping companies. Sometimes they can get you a better rate than if you were to arrange it on your own. It is time to sell. Whether on Amazon, Shopify, or eBay, you need top-notch photos, a detailed description, and competitive pricing. For photos, don't just sell for what your supplier sends you. Invest in some professional photography or take your own high-quality photos. Make sure to show the product from all angles and include lifestyle shots, people using the product in real life. For your description, be clear and to the point. Highlight the benefits of your product and explain why it's better than the competition. And for pricing, research what other sellers are charging and try to position yourself competitively. Don't forget to include keywords that people might search for when looking for your product. This will help your listing get found. One of the best ways to do this is through Facebook and Instagram ads. These platforms let you target specific audience so you can reach people who are interested in your product. If you're on Amazon, use their built-in advertising platform to boost your listing. You can also reach out to influencers on Instagram or YouTube to promote your product. A shout out from the right influencer can bring in tons of sales. SEO is your best friend for Shopify sellers. Write blog posts, optimize product descriptions, and work on getting backlinks to improve your store's ranking on Google. Grow your business by reinvesting your profits. Keep testing new products from Alibaba and don't be afraid to experiment with different niches. The more products you have, the more chances you have to make sales. And don't forget to keep optimizing your product listings and ads to keep those customers coming in. If you've got a hit product, consider expanding to new platforms. If you're in the handmade niche, maybe try Etsy or Walmart to diversify away from the Amazon. The possibilities are endless. Watch out our previous video here. We cover even more options to hustle your way to financial success. The Token team is bringing you fresh content every day, so be sure to subscribe and hit that like button. Together, we're going to the top.